Hi everyone and welcome to the Class 37 Diaries for November 2024. Hope this finds everybody well. November was a really good month, 10 Class 37s I was able to see. Got a couple of UTUS workings, UTU working, light loco move, a couple of unit drags, and we got a bit of RHTT action on a couple of circuits too. So really good bumper month. So without further ado, I'll get straight into it with the first working. Okay then, so to kick this month off we have a fine pair in 37421 and 37607, seen here passing my back garden at silly o'clock in the morning. Actually wasn't that bad, it's about 6:30, but with the clocks the way they are at the minute it was dark. What can I say about this pass? Tremendous noise, both locos working at pretty much full power. Great pass, great to see, very privileged to have these go past the back garden, so I can't complain. And a great way to start the month. Awesome stuff. And right, moving on to the next loco, which is 37405. Seen here leaving Derby Station on its way back into the RTC, having done a round UTU circuit from Derby to Derby. Always a favourite of mine, this loco. Never really fails me. I always seem to get a good bit of noise from it when I go to see it. Superb loco, excellent condition. Probably one of the best examples of the fleet that are still left on the main line. So always pleased to see this one. Excellent, right, moving on, and we're back at Derby Station here with 37510, running light loco back from Oxley where it did a unit drag earlier on in the day. Great loco this one of my favourites of the Euro Phoenix fleet. Nice bit of growl as it left the station heading back into the RTC. Always a pleasure to see this one. I actually got it a bit later on in the month, which you'll see a little later too, so yeah, as I say, always a good one this one. Right, up next is probably my favourite pass of November, and it was 37425, recently renamed Concrete Bob, so Robert McAlpine, and 37405 again for the second time this month. Seen here in the Didcot area, working a UTUS service down to Bristol. For some reason 405 isn't working in multi at the minute, so 425 was on the front doing all the work, making the pass as you're about to see. Top notch. Superb pass this one. Superb, eh? Right, moving on, and we have 37.510 again here, with 37.407 on the rear, doing the first Class 175 unit drag from Ely down to Lara to join GWR, where they're going to use the units going forward. Got this one at Wellington, fantastic pass. Well, I say pass, it was a departure really, it stopped for a crew change, but yeah, excellent as it erupted out of the station. 10 out of 10 for this one. Okay, that brings us on to the first RHTT working of the month, and it's 97.304. Seen here in the Shrewsbury area, working the Colton to Colton circuit, the first sector of it where it goes down onto the Cambrian. It does that bit and then it comes back up to Shrewsbury to switch to 56s for the North Wales sector. Great pass here, fantastic noise. Not the best light off this bridge, but you don't really need any light because you've just got to listen to the noise this makes. Absolutely brilliant. Right, moving on, and next up is 37800, seen here in the Loughborough area, working a unit drag from Litchurch Lane down to Wembley. Great pass this one. The wind was a little bit high this day, so you couldn't really hear the loco till the last minute, but it was flat out when it passed, so it did make some great noise as it passed. I do like this loco, it's like the old granddaddy of the fleet. Always pleased to see it, and yeah, great pass, really pleased with this one. Right, the final working for this month is 37116 and 37175. Seen here on the RHTT circuit on the North East Yorkshire one, 3J51. I spent the day chasing this pair. You can see my video chasing 3J51. I'll leave a link for that in the description. It's well worth it, some great passes. I picked a couple here. The first under the roof at Beverley, a fantastic departure, and the second powering through Seamer, which again, excellent pass. Really good pair, this one. Had a great day chasing them. Do watch it. I'll put the link in the description as I mentioned. And yeah, a great way to end the month. Awesome. Well, that's it for November's Class 37 Diaries. I do hope everyone's enjoyed it as always. Highlights for me were definitely 37425 on the front of that UTUS service on the way down to Bristol. Some amazing noise going through that little section there. And probably the RHTT circuit at the end there with the departure out of Beverley under the roof. Fantastic hearing those two 37s power up through there. Awesome stuff. Oh, and as I mentioned, do watch that chase video. It was really good. I'll pop the link in the description, so give that a watch if you haven't done so already. Next entry for December 2024 will release on Friday the 3rd of January. And all that's left to say is I wish you all a very good Christmas. Hope you all get a bit of time off and manage to get out over the festive period and see a few trains. But yeah, I'll join you in the new year and bring you that one. All the very best then. Take care. Cheers. Bye bye.